Hello and welcome to episode 20 of the Custom Club with Walkley Wanderers. Now, since the 4-4 draw against Oxford United in our last live com, things have gone as expected, basically. We've beat the sides below us, or drawn with them, but lost against the sides above us in the table. In fact, the only 4 losses that we've endured this season: Luton, Northampton, Yeovil, Gateshead. It's very interesting. They're the top 4 in the league. So everything is going to form. It's so strange. We are 8th at the moment, and we're playing Crew at home next. So, any bets on it being a draw? Because that's probably what I expected. The only thing what didn't go to form, basically, was Burton. Because Burton are bottom, and we drew 2-2 with them, which was not great, to be honest. I was fuming after the game that we'd let the lead slip twice. Let's have a look. Possession was about the same. Burton had more chances. Go to the finances, because this is interesting reading the finances. Balance, we're sitting on just under £500,000, but look at this projected balance. It scares me a little bit. Look how bad this could be. I don't want it like this at all. This scares me a lot. I just don't know, lads. Sometimes it does this. Sometimes it just scares you to piss you off. But there has been a fall very recently. Now, I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't want it to go into the red, basically. Hang on, let's have a look. We've not been in the red once. So we don't want to go into the red now. Now that we're in the Football League. We've spent so much money to actually get into the Football League. And yeah, again, I've got to reiterate, I do this every single time. We are spending the second least amount on wage this season. So how are we losing money left, right and centre? It's probably because of the sponsorships, to be honest. We don't have that many sponsorships. We've got a bank loan because we're extending the stadium. I think another sale has to happen in January, you know. I want to show you this. I want to show you this squad, particularly this guy, Julich. Growth. Player growth in a fucking nutshell. But he's not our player. He's just Liverpool's player. And I wish he just had a full-time contract with us. I'd love that. We could sell him off for millions and we'd be just living off that money. We'd be sponging in League 2. Right. The game, as I said, is Crew at home. And I suspect this could be a draw. Let's go. No Julich for this match because he's slightly injured. Although, even though he's injured, he's still growing in stats. Still at the Don Valley Stadium, the destroyed Don Valley Stadium, the flat Don Valley Stadium that holds supposedly 10,000 people, or 20,000, I don't know. I still haven't changed it to the Sheffield Eagles Stadium, but I will do eventually. In fact, I will do before the start of next episode. There you go. So, what are we thinking? Walkley against Crew at home. I think if there is one team to win it, it would be Walkley Wanderers, but I think this is going to be a draw. Hands to Youngs. Oh, belter. Tom Young's 3rd goal of the season after 10 minutes of this match. Unstoppable drive from the Walkley forward, and we could be on for another goal, maybe. No. Cresswell driving forward for Crew Alexandra. Careful. Yeah, it's cleared, but only to the possession of Crew Alexandra again. Green knocks it forward. Oh, saved by Lincoln. That's a fantastic save. Saved it onto the post. Get in some. That was good. Whew. Now hopefully the screen's a bit more fluid for you guys. I've just put the game booster on. This is a program that basically boosts your games performances. Oh, how has he not scored there? But I actually don't think that the stuttering is nothing to do with the game's performance. I think it's to do with it reading the script. Because obviously this game is read off a script. I'm not saying no, scripts are bullshit or something. It is actually read off a script. That's how it happens. Because you're not playing it. So it has to have a storyline of some way. I think this problem's there because, as I said beforehand, I've changed the disk drive to get everything working again. The face gen, the skin. I've changed it all. And it's my slowest disk drive, so it might be that. And, oh, Beckham! Oh, yes! Dan Fletcher! Oh, that's great. 6th goal of the season for Dan Fletcher. The lad has transitioned from Conference to League 2 quite swiftly. And I knew he was better than Conference. Garrett nearly saved it. Look at us, moving up to 6th if everything stays like this. Fingers crossed. We're near the end of the first half and I'm going to burp. Excuse me. I apologise for anybody who's offended. Whew, right. If you guys had smell-o-vision. Right. I still can't believe how good Brooklyn Beckham's been for us. I mean, still talking about him in a career mode is so weird. In Football Man, it's so weird. It's like Brooklyn Beckham. It was only a second ago, like when I was managing David Beckham. Oh, it's gonna be really weird when I get even older and like all the names that I'm so familiar with now are either managing or got sons in. It'd be strange as fuck. We've got another goal, but it's disallowed for offside. As you could probably see from this far side, you could see the flag go up on the linesman. But we're getting there. Dan Fletcher's got injured. That's no good. That is no good. Gary Noel, who I thought would have much more of an impact in this league, really hasn't. Only 2 goals. That is so bloody poor. And basically a waste of money. Really is. I'm going to take Gribbin off for Hemmings, because Hemmings started making noise a couple of weeks ago, like, I really want to play more games. And because I couldn't be asked to argue with him, I went, alright, I'll play more games, whatever. I still think, even with Hemmings in the side, I think we can get into this playoff. Everything's going to form. It's so strange. Now, we drew against Morecambe. That didn't go to form. We drew against Burton. That didn't go to form. But everything else, we're losing to the bigger sides, but we're winning the sides below us. It's weird. Like, there's only Crawley above us that we haven't lost to, if you know what I mean. Very, very weird. Right. So that ends November. We'll go to the fixtures. And we'll pick out something from the end of January. Torquay at home will be the next game. There you go. Torquay at home. On the 27th of January. And that's basically it. That is it from the squad. I'm just going to run through this to show you who's growing and who's not. Just run through very, very quickly. Some players that really haven't played a lot of games. But we're looking like quite a solid outfit in League 2. Some very good players. I mean, Gribbin. What? I don't even know why he's in League 2, man. He's so good. I completely forgot how good Reece Hands was. There's some very, very good players. I'm supremely happy with the side. I'm just quite worried about this, to be honest. Let's have a look at the youth players, because we haven't checked these out for a long time. Flick through these, and we'll actually go through the staff in a second as well, because I've made some changes to our staff members. I don't think changes actually, more additions, right? So I'm not actually too sure. I've signed a new contract. I know we've got a new head of youth development in Jamie Gleeson. He was a great buy. It looks a bit like David Beckham, doesn't he? Maybe that's why Brooklyn Beckham came, because he thought that we had David Beckham as our head of youth development. Danny Crane's still here. Let's try and find who I'm talking about. Gulliver might be... I'm not too sure. Let's go through these and see who's new. Nigel Burrows is an old guy. Sean Spencer is probably new fitness coach. I don't know. Jason Dodd is the one what we're paying so much wages on. Luke Short. Oh God damn that beard. He's actually terrible. This is probably why we've got so many injury problems, is because we have a shite head physio. So that's the next thing on my list. We're gonna have to get a new head physio. I think it's this guy. I think it's Craig Dawkin, who we've brought in as an under-18s coach. Very good, to be fair. 3.5 stars, recommended job as coach. Wages, only £150. Not bad at all. And he's here for a year, basically. Actually, we brought him in when we were a semi-professional club, so we could only offer him like 2 years contract at maximum. Yeah, that's basically it. I'll tell you more information when we do get ourselves a head physio. That's my next move, definitely. In fact, actually, just to force the issue, I am going to terminate his contract, even though he has the most magnificent beard. Alright, this has been Cutsy. Thank you for watching this episode of the Custom Club with Walkley Wanderers. If you've enjoyed it, please give the video a like, and I will see you next time.